What's good, cryptocurrency? Welcome back into the channel. I'm your host today, jacobcrypobury. If you're new here, do subscribe, as I will stay here during the crypto winter to help you navigate and surf through those volatile waves of cryptocurrency. So what's going on today? We're going to look at a bit of a Solana price prediction. It has been a while, and Solana had a great past, and I think it will still have a fantastic future. So CNBC, I hate this sort of media FUD. I hate the media in general. It's there to invalidate your logic. It's there to change the narrative. It's always changing. And look at this. Bitcoin could fall to $8,000. This guy is an absolute moron. More than a 70% plunge. It's not going to happen, guys. Just do not even think this is going to happen. This is them trying to take your crypto in the crypto, bear market winter where we're seeing extreme fear. They want to take your crypto and shove it in their pockets. That's exactly what this is designed for. Nothing else. There's no logic behind this post. It is just there to create a stir, a FUD, and to basically shake you out of cryptocurrency. So what's going on at the moment? Bitcoin is down 1% on that weekly market cap. Ethereum has lost even more, 6.5%. Sadly, Solana has also lost 11.6%. We're seeing Tron, however, completely flip the bearish market sentiment. So maybe we've got Sandbox up as well. We've got XMR also looking pretty good. So Bitcoin is just chilling right now at 28.9k. Ethereum all the way down to 1.8k. But we do have the triple merging on the way for Ethereum. So there is some bullish things coming out. Looking back at Solana, when we look retrospectively, I mean, we're all the way up to over $258. So we're now down to about $43, which is a very harsh and typical altcoin correction. As far as the market cap goes, we've still got a very solid $14.8 billion market cap. And looking at the circulating supply, around 60% has been fully released so far. But we are getting a lot of volume, which is a good thing. Lots of traders are buying, maybe putting on some short positions in, but we are getting some accumulation as well, which is also very important. Looking at the price estimates, let's have a bit of fun here. So what are we at the moment? 43. Well, I still think the trend is down, so I'm just going to put $36. Submit estimate. Wow, we got some proper moon boys over here, haven't we? Look at this, $100 estimation for June. Then July, we've got $101. So quite interesting to see these estimations. I don't know how accurate they are. It says here what the accuracy is. So the previous month was only 40%. March was 77%. We've not really had many accurate months, to be honest, so probably not the best indicator to use or gauge or barometer or whatever you want to call it to buy your cryptocurrency. So anyway, let's have a little look at what's going on with Solana. Have a look at the daily time frame. We can see we've lost this reaccumulation range. Unfortunately, that was a big area to buy. It was a fantastic accumulation range for this particular accumulation range following the distribution, because when we look at the Fib retracement, and we actually bring that all the way to the top, you can see that was perfectly on the 0.786 Fibonacci, and that's where we found that support, and that was a perfect time to grab a bit more Solana. So what happened now is we've actually broken through this particular support level, and we've capitulated all the way down to $39. This is a major correction now, guys. This is not a small correction. This is a big correction. We've seen 85% come through. Now typically we do see 90+% corrections for these particular projects. That's why I have my eyes on the next accumulation range, and this is a major buy zone right over here between the $20 and $29 range for Solana. Is a fantastic area to potentially buy back in. So I'm waiting at the moment. Yes, we were extremely oversold here on the 12th of May at the 13 RSI, but we can still put through a lower low and actually capitulate further. If we do lose this particular pattern that we're trading on, yes, this is a key support level. Doesn't mean that we're going to bounce and retest anytime soon. If the market did flip bullish, where I'm looking at right now on the resistance side of things is along this diagonal. So I would imagine that we'd see at least a bounce for Solana, maybe to around the $72 level, before probably seeing more rejection to the downside as the macro trend is bearish, as Bitcoin has not yet hit the 200-week moving average. So we're looking for all of these different price levels. If you look at what's happened just today, we did lose a key area of support along this particular trend. So we're losing that now. As you see on the 2-hour time frame right here, we're losing that support. Big red candle. Now we're putting in the bear flag, and the bear flag is typically a bearish pattern, no surprise there. And how this works is you've got your flagpole, and this is the descending channel at the end of it should you wish. And the way we can get the technical price target right here, guys, is by measuring the flagpole, putting it just before the end of the particular bear flag, and it gives us a technical bearish price target of about $39.80 on this particular occasion. If we do get the V-shaped reversal and we just get an immediate bounce to the upside, $46 will be the next area for that. So short-term targets, we are in this bear flag right now, guys. We could easily lose, putting through a new lower low, or effectively we can still get a reversal to the upside if the market decides to flip bullish, if Bitcoin gets a bit of a bullish momentum come through. What do I think can happen for Solana in the next 2 or 3 years? I think it's important to start looking at what could actually happen for those altcoins. I mean, there's a lot of angry people out there. If you held Solana for 2 years, you'd have made 140 times your original investment. $10 would have been $1,400. $100 would have been $14,000. $1,000 would have been $140,000. And you're asking why? Why is this bull market over? I mean, is this not enough for you? 14,000%? You wanted more? Don't be silly, guys. This is normal. This is distribution. This is euphoric peak greed in the market. Now, if we were to assume that we are putting through a market cycle bottom and we're going to come down to these levels, then, you know, we might have a few years even trading down at these lower levels, giving us enough time to accumulate. Usually what happens is when we use our fib extension and we assume the market cycle bottom, on this occasion, let's assume the market cycle bottom is where we just put through a lower low, a new local low on the 12th of May. Now, what we'd see is potentially pragmatic targets of between 1.272 and 1.618 between this particular range. That's my 2024-2025 exit strategy. So if I load up on Solana now, I'm planning to hold for the years, waiting for this particular price target. So we're still looking at a huge increase in terms of the price. If we look at the percentage here, we're still looking at roughly an 854% increase, or almost a 10x, and that's being pragmatic. Being hyper bullish would tell us actually we could see $1,000 Solana, or even $839 Solana. So this is how we identify supply phases, accumulation ranges. This is how we also understand that we have to hold for a long time through these bearish territories before we see the explosion to the upside, because that's just the way it works. I believe Solana is a blue chip. I believe they've got the cash reserve to hold through the bearish markets, and I think, you know, it is definitely a project that's here to stay. If we have a little look at the Bitcoin rainbow chart, again, another useful indicator or tool, not usually the most accurate, because you can see each cycle we are diminishing on the level of which we come up. This cycle we came up to the orange. Last time was red, last time was beyond red. You'd assume the next cycle might be just around the yellow. Meaning by 2024, post-halvening, maybe we're going to see around $150,000 to $200,000 Bitcoin. I'm not going to be screaming for $500,000 Bitcoin, because that's just absolute moon boy. And if you believe that sort of shit's going to happen in the next few weeks, then to be honest, I don't know if cryptocurrency is even for you. So what's going on right now? Bitcoin is trading at $28,000. We're sitting around that buy zone, the accumulation territory, guys. So again, what happened in 2020, March, we had the COVID-19 anomalous crash. We see that we came down to this blue ribbon. Again, following 2017 bull market, we came down to the blue ribbon. It does suggest there is space to move down lower, maybe to that $27,000 kind of area. So keep your eyes peeled on that sort of space. And we didn't come down to the 200-week moving average just yet for Bitcoin, which is this purple line right here. Happened already in 2018, 2020. If we look at the RSI, when it's peakly overbought, we can see this also indicates pretty much the top of these bull cycles, as you see. And now we're approaching the lower band of the RSI right here, meaning we are bottoming out. We're back in that accumulation range. Bull market is over for good right now, guys. That is probably the truth. So if anything does happen for Bitcoin that's positive in the sort of short term, I reckon it'll be bouncing around to the 40k level and then seeing further continuation to the downside as time goes on. This 200-week moving average does level out and it also dips slightly. But yeah, I think very, very bullish future for cryptocurrency regardless. Just bear in mind that we can still see more movement to the downside, which would result in a plummet of altcoins once again. If you like this channel, guys, make sure you smash subscribe button, leave a like, comment down below, come say hello in the Discord channel. About 250 people here, all different skill levels. We're talking about so many different things, so make sure you head on over into my Discord channel down below. And also, if you want to learn to trade and have the best crypto news and insights, visit the 2 Telegram channels in the description. You've got one called Business to Community, and the other one is called Learn to Trade. Don't want to miss those, guys, as they will grow rapidly over the next weeks and months. See you soon, take care, and much love. Stay crypto safe. Bye, guys.